back to the Untacked podcast, where we give you the latest in equestrian chit-chat and small-town stories.
Horseweek is one of those things that makes Norco Norco.
Where did it all start? How did it become a 10-day celebration of cowboy culture and community fun?
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Untacked podcast. My name is Melanie.
I'm Savannah.
I'm Yvette.
And I'm Mariko.
And this is Untacked.
Woo!
Da-na-na.
Untacked 12th episode!
You know what that means.
It's giveaway time, but you guys gotta wait till the end of this episode.
Also, you guys have to be subscribing and be following our Instagram as well as Tackroom Hat Works.
Yes.
Follow the rules or you're not a winner.
We are
Yes.
checking. I'm a very good investigator.
We will.
She actually is.
We will be looking.
She really is.
She will pay the $19.99 for the background report.
I will find where you live.
She will indeed find where you live. She's pretty good. It is kind of creepy.
All right, Mel, take us on a hot lap.
My hot laugh for today is that it was my boyfriend and I's anniversary weekend last weekend. So we went on a really fun trip to Laughlin, and I got to learn how to play blackjack. And I think that's cool.
Were you counting cards?
Congratulations.
It's cool too.
Thanks.
We love Kyle. Happy anniversary, friend.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary.
All right, Savannah, let's hear it.
I was in my friend's wedding. I had a blast. Y'all chick people, you're killing me. I'm tired. People are going crazy for chickens right now. Little itty bitty chicks.
My hot lap is a little bit of a bummer. I have not been 100 with the podcast, so I want to apologize for being late on our episodes these last 3 weeks. We had a death in the family, and it's just been really difficult to be on point with it, so I really apologize for all of that. But other than that, life is good, and just prayers up. Love you guys, and thank you all for your
We
support.
love you, Yvette.
We love you.
I'm
We're
just
here
really
for you.
glad you're back.
Yes.
I get
Me
very
too.
lonely when you're not
I
home.
know.
Yes. Yes.
Miss you, friends.
Yeah, for sure. My hot lap was I had the vet come out to come and check Luna for ulcers.
Ooh.
And he had to leave because I didn't know that he was going to do it by way of fecal exam.
Oh.
And so then he left and told me he would come back the next day because I needed to stall her up because I have all the other horses out. And so I grabbed a bag. He said, well, grab a bag and put the poop in the bag. And I said, okay, I can do that. And I went out and I wanted to make sure I got all the poop because I wasn't sure like how much poop he was going to need.
Gallon Ziploc.
So I did. I got a gallon Ziploc. But then I was like, I didn't get all the poop. And I was worried that there was going to be like dirt inside the poop and it wouldn't give like a clean result.
Stop it.
So I picked up the poop with my hands, like my fingers, and I
knew this was
touched
going
poop and put it inside the Ziploc. And then I stored the Ziploc in my refrigerator until the vet arrived the next day.
Girl.
So if any of you guys are currently treating your horse for ulcers or you've ever wondered what a treatment looks like, you can follow along on my own Instagram because I will be treating for ulcers.
As will I.
Cheers.
Yeah, we're on an ulcer treatment
Journey.
crusade together.
I've actually concluded that 99% of the horses have ulcers. Yeah. So I guess we'll go ahead and get started since we got through all of our hot laps. I mean, that really was a hot lap. That was like fast.
Yeah, that was quick. Good job, ladies.
Yeah, good job. So I'm very excited because this episode is all about Norco Horseweek.
Yay!
I'm excited.
Yes. And I've actually only been a part of Norco Horseweek now for like the last couple of years since we moved here. But I was telling Yvette earlier that Norco Horseweek to me is like almost the same level of excitement as Christmas. Like I literally get so excited that I'm like, I have to take all this time off. I'm going to do every single event. And then every year that we've done Horse Week, that we've done every event, I'm like exhausted by the end of Horse Week.
Yeah.
I'm like so excited. Like Will Ferrell, like, like elf excited.
Santa's coming! Horse Week!
Something else that we added this week is that we've added these awesome cue cards. that we're all very excited about. It's the little things that matter in this side of this podcast. It's like a huge upgrade. We're not like, you know,
reading
off our phones or anything, because we're getting more and more in depth for you guys about what we're talking about. But all things that we're going to be talking about today are Horseweek. So we thought we would share with you a little bit about the history, a little bit about what shapes this town. I mean, it is pretty iconic that our city in itself is rural, it's agricultural, and a lot of what brings our town together are these small events that are actually big for our town.
Yeah.
And so we are
Norco.
We are Norco.
We are Norco.
Put her there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready?
Norco.
Who are we?
We're Norco.
Whoa!
And also, Horseweek is essentially kind of what makes us self-proclaimed horse town, but we are actually one of the last standing equestrian towns in California. So actually, I think in the United States, there's not one like this. Wow. So it's kind of a big deal. All right. So take us through the history, girl.
I got this. All right. So let's rewind to 1972. Bell bottoms were in. Disco was threatening to become a thing. And here in Norco, a group of folks looked around at their horses and thought, you know, what would make this town even better? A full week of showing off how cool we are with our horses and maybe add some beer. Thus, Horseweek was born.
So hold on a second. Like the visual for me is just like flowered bell bottoms and like hippie daisies like in the hair.
Like Lainey Wilson vibe.
Yeah, full on Lainey Wilson vibe. But like, can you imagine like for just a second, like what the towns, like the surrounding cities that are around here and how there was probably like some serious hippie vibes. And then there's just like this random horse town.
Right?
Yes.
All right. Now, the first one wasn't some mega rodeo palooza. No. It was small and scrappy.
Like we like them.
Like we like them. And probably organized on the back of a napkin at someone's kitchen table, which, let's be honest, that's how the best things are made.
Yes.
How some of the best ideas.
Also mucking out
happen.
stalls. That's another way that these things happen.
Exactly.
Yes.
The events we're talking trail rides, gymkhanas, and potlucks with casseroles and probably contained way too many types of cheeses.
Yummy.
Or canned food items.
Or corn.
Right?
Yes.
But the heart was there, community horses, and a deep shared belief that cowboy hats are not just for fashion, they're a lifestyle. Fast forward 50-some years, and Horseweek is now a 10-day extravaganza that includes extreme bull riding, beard contests, and all organized with a lot of love and passion.
Yes.
Heard that.
I kind of want to enter Aaron into the beard contest this year.
He's not going to win. I went to the last
He will not win. I know he will not win, but I'm kind of like, I feel like we have to participate in any event.
Last year's, it's pretty competitive.
The bingo.
Oh, there's so many different events. I mean, it really is, though. I feel like part of Horseweek identifies basically who we are as a horse town, and through the events, like you're talking about these casseroles and the beard events, and
that's like a casual Thursday
but
night
that
dinner.
was back then. The casseroles, like they just had, it was just simple. It was just like a get together rodeo.
It is
back then.
Yeah.
Now it's become like so much good food. I'm not gonna lie, my favorite thing to eat at the Norco Horseweek is those potatoes, baked potatoes with the carne asada inside.
Yes.
Oh my god, they are so good. I'm gonna
talk
find
about
out
the vendors.
Yeah, she's talking about the vendors.
Oh, I thought you talking about like at the city hall, like the quarter dip.
I've never done the quarter dip. That I want to try.
We're doing that this year. I think it falls on your birthday.
It does.
Yeah.
The 29th.
Yeah. So the events that we have during Horseweek, we have the quarter dip. And the quarter dip is, would anyone like to describe what the quarter dip is?
You take a quarter and you put it in the dip. Just kidding. You take a quarter and that is your donation, and you get to try everyone's chili.
Yes. It's not just chili. So I have gone to the quarter dip every single year now since I've been here. And basically, it's all volunteer run. So the entire Norco Horse Week is volunteer run, which is also why
our
the community
husbands are
in the committee
in the
for.
committee board as well.
So at the quarter dip, there's multiple people that will come in and they bring all sorts of things. They have pizza there. They have potatoes. They have mac and cheese, pasta.
Dessert.
Company. Oh, yeah.
You guys are
Lots of
making me
desserts.
hungry.
Yeah. They have all sorts of food. So the way that you do the quarter dip right, because what happens is you'll arrive and then they give you these trays and then... And you can purchase the tray for a rental of like 10 cents or something, possibly a quarter. I'm not exactly sure. So you take this tray. Some people come with boxes, like actual boxes.
Oh, yeah.
And you go in and you take samples of whatever you want. And at the very end, each sample is 25 cents. And so at the very end, you kind of cash up and, you toll out and you go eat your samples of whatever it is that you ate or got. So what I've learned, pro tip for all of you guys that are interested in going to the quarter dip. First off, arrive early. Otherwise, you get literally the scraps. And bring a muffin tin. So,
Oh, that's a good idea.
yes. So your muffin tin is basically you put all of your little samples of the food that you want inside your muffin tin. And then
That's
you
such
have...
a good idea.
Yes.
Because then you don't have to pay the rental for the thingy, Bob. And then you just... Yep.
You don't have a plate that's just like hodgepodge of stuff. It's like organized and like separated, and you have like 12 different little tastings of food.
I don't want to be that dork that's walking with a tin.
Oh,
muffin
girl,
tin.
no. This is honestly, it's a pro tip move.
I
like
heard that people are waiting in line for so long.
You
I'm
do.
like, do I want to? Is it worth the wait?
look, it's a community event. You show your face there. You have a good time.
I'm down with showing, but am I gonna be waiting in line all for like just one little like mackerel of food?
Yeah, but all of the money that's made at that event goes towards donations towards small
I'm always down for
nonprofits
that.
inside of the city.
I'm down for that.
100%,
And you get food
girl.
in exchange for that.
And they have bands. You drink the whole time you're there.
Yeah,
They have a beer
sign me up.
cart. Sold.
Sign
Yeah.
me up. Oh, the chili cook-off is really cool. Really cool. I really like that one.
Yeah. Yeah. So they also have other types of events. They've got a poker ride.
I've done that. I went on my birthday last year.
And the poker ride is essentially like a mounted pub crawl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how was that?
I love it. It was awesome. It's so much fun. You get a little sunburn, but it's fun. And I was
My
drunk
one
the
ex-
whole time.
My
It was
one
fun.
experience doing that, I ran for queen that year. We'll go to that. But my horse would not cross water. I had someone try to pony me for 10 minutes. I had someone try to get on my horse and cross. I had someone try to back me up into it. I had someone get off and, try to into the water. Nope. No matter how much manpower or help or anything, that horse would not cross water. So my little butt had to turn around and go back home.
That sucks.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish.
That sucks.
Yep.
Were
That
you like
is a
really
big
deep
bummer.
in?
I would be
Did
so
you go home by
mad.
yourself?
It was the first water crossing. Oh, yeah, I went by myself, yeah. I just went, okay, bye, guys. Sorry, I couldn't make it.
Wah, wah,
My mom picked me
wah.
up at the end. I'm like, sorry.
So how do they run it? Like, do you get a card at like certain locations?
Every, I don't know, like 20 minutes or so, and you stop and you pick a card, and you can play as many times as you want. I think I may have won, but I was too drunk and I left, so I don't even know what I won.
Oh my gosh. So how many people show up?
Oh my god, it was so many.
A lot.
It was a lot.
Wait, what day does that land on?
It's a Saturday
It's
morning.
a Saturday. It's so much fun though. Like there's so many people, and you meet so many people.
It's a
But
long
like visualize
ride,
this for people.
I want to go.
I want to say it was like at least 100 people went.
Can
Oh
you
my God.
imagine like 100 trailers rolling
Yes.
up into wherever it is that they're going?
It just depends. Like if it's really hot that April, you get less people than you
Yeah.
would if it's like a cooler day. I think people are gonna.
It also depends on how drunk you get on the Friday night, first day of the rodeo.
This is very true.
Also
But
very
I
true.
have met some really cool people on the ride, and I always have a really good time. So I am down. I'm always down for the poker rides.
Such a great way to meet people. Okay, so some other things that we do would be the obstacle course night. And I think most of us are actually signed up for obstacle course. So Untacked is going to be there this year. What happens at the obstacle course?
I've never been there, so tell me so I know to be prepared.
So every year it actually gets a little safer and safer.
Yeah.
I've only done it 1 year.
I've been there
Oh.
1 year. But there was one entry that I was there that said horse and rider was trying to accomplish the hay pull, and the horse freaked out. It was attached to it. The rider either fell or bailed or something, and the horse was dragging the bale of hay around the arena with everyone else in it. And they were like, get the horse, get the horse. And I was just, luckily I can't remember if I was in the arena or not. But the fact that situation happened, no more.
Yeah. They used to do things where they would have like 10 tires
Yeah.
lined up in a row.
Yeah.
And you would have to walk your horse through the tires, like the holes of the tires.
Yeah.
And
I'm pretty sure
so
that was
it
one.
was like the stuff started getting real dangerous. So every year they make improvements of like, okay, we need to be safer
options.
and safer and safer. So actually the first year that I did the obstacle course, I wasn't really sure what to expect. And when I rolled up, the first obstacle that I had to do was a ball that was like 7 feet tall and probably 7 feet
Oh, I
wide.
did that one too.
You push
Yes.
it?
You have to push it into like a little
Yes.
Gate.
Into
gate?
it like
Yeah.
a gate. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was probably the hardest one. And then also the fact that Tex doesn't like to, because you couldn't touch the ball.
Yeah.
Your
Your
horse
horse
had
had to
to
kick
kick
it or push
it
it. Yeah.
forward. But then last year it was run really, really well. Like they did pre-signups, which was really nice. There's about 300 people that show up to this event. So if
Yeah.
you don't get your signups done early and you just show up, you're there till midnight. And a
When
lot of
did-
people go
Yeah.
from midnight to the poker ride the next day.
Yep.
Traveler did this thing, and my video went viral. But I was trying to go through this one where it's like these,
Pool noodles.
the pool noodles.
The shower.
Yeah, the shower, and he was so scared, and people were coming after me so hard because they're like, "You're spurring him too hard, and you're pushing him too hard." And I'm like, you could hear me talking to him, and I'm like, "Come on, Papa, come on, Papa." Like I was talking to him the whole time. But yeah, so we've been working on the pool noodle thing.
So other things that we have would be adult fun nights.
Yay!
Excited.
I know.
I just want to say that the first adult fun night I ever participated in, I got to run the American flag.
That's awesome.
I know.
Congratulations.
I got asked to do the American flag. I was pretty stoked about it. Yeah.
But I'm sorry. I just have to point this out. Do any of you guys possess
Yes, Mariko.
a plaque from Adult Fun Night?
I haven't got to do adult fun night yet, okay?
So this plaque is a plaque that I was awarded last year. And it says first place for the water cup race. Do you have one of these? I'm sorry. Do you have one of these?
Yes, ma'am.
You do have one?
Yeah, I've got a couple.
What?
This?
Yeah, yeah. I've got a hangman somewhere. I got
No.
a water cup, yes, with actually,
First place?
I don't know if it was first place.
Does it say first place?
I've got a first place of something else somewhere.
Are you sure it says first?
Absolutely.
Like a 1 and then an ST.
Absolutely darn tootin'.
Oh, so you don't have a first place.
No, but my friend Mel does.
Okay. but just to be clear, you don't have one.
I'm gonna
and you
win
don't
one
have
this
one.
year.
I'm
I
on
haven't
it.
got to do adult fun night yet.
I actually,
So the water cup race was actually kind of funny because I actually am not like the best rider. I've really
Don't say that.
progressed over time. And so when I entered last year in the horse cup race or the water cup race, and then they announced the winner, everyone was like kind of like, did we hear that right? It was great. I actually was like really shocked.
Were you like, huh?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. Totally, I was, for sure. So other things that they do, the water cup race is essentially where you have to hold a paddle, and then there's a cup on top of the paddle filled with water, and you are running for time. So you go around a barrel, and you're running that for time, and you can't spill the water off of your paddle. Other events that they have would be the potato race, and that one is really funny to me because the horses always freak out at the potatoes.
yeah, that's true.
What potatoes?
So they put a barrel at the end of the arena, and for those who have participated in Gymkhana, it's like single barrel. So they just have one barrel, but they have a bunch of potatoes on the barrel. And you have to run down, doesn't matter what side, pick up the potato and bring it back It's just like a timed event, you know?
It is.
But
It's a timed
the horses
event.
see the potato on the top of the barrel and they're like, oh, it looks different. And they freak out.
I do all my stuff for the Norco Horse Week in side saddle.
Yes.
So I could not reach the potato for the life of me.
Oh.
Because I was so high and then my horse is tall, so I could not reach. But I got there. I was just like, ah!
So what's your action plan this year? What's your approach?
I'm still going to do it. I don't know. I just won't win that one.
Another one of my favorite events is actually, I think they added it in the last couple of years, but it's the water balloon bra race.
That is so funny to
So
me.
fun.
I saw pictures
Oh my
of it,
gosh.
but I didn't
Hilarious.
And if you
see that.
got
Did they do it last year?
They did it 2 years ago.
Oh, that's cool.
And if you've got big balloons and you know what I'm talking about, then you're used to it and you're ready to go. And that's so fun. I just think it's hilarious to watch the guys do it.
Oh my
because,
God, so
one,
funny, yes.
trying to get the bra on, and two, trying to ride when there's something bouncing on your chest is a whole different world for them. So they most of the time fail. But I think that one's fun.
Like, they actually put the bra on?
Yeah, you pick a bra out of a bucket and you put it on. They allow you to put it on. And then they give you 2 water balloons, and you put the water balloons in the bra, you know, over your shirt, and then you run down and run back, and whoever still has the balloons obviously gets a time. And if you break, then just DQ.
But, I mean, if you already have boobs, then it's going to be hard for you to hold the balloons in.
Again, life hack. Oh, you guys are done for. Joke's on them. The world loves me right now, I guess.
Most iconic event of Horse Week.
The one I'm most excited for because I've been wanting to do it forever.
Yes, which is what we were talking about earlier, which was the hangman. And the hangman, when the boon goes driving around the arena, people lose their minds. So we essentially have this huge truck in Norco that has a boon hanging off of it. And then they've got a tire connected to a chain on the back of that. And then someone in this universe said, you know what would be a great idea? Super safe is to invite our entire community to Ingalls.
Hang from it. Let's hang everyone.
And yeah, we're going to hang from this tire. So basically what we do is we enter in the arena with one contestant riding and steering the horse. And then we have one contestant that sits on the back of the horse riding double into the arena. The goal is to ride to the tire. The rider on the back hangs from the tire. And then the rider that is still on the horse runs around the barrel and comes back to collect the person hanging from the tire, and they have to get on the back of the horse. Now, the thing that makes this challenging, and I think a lot of people figured it out last year, how to do it, because there were a lot of success stories last year.
Yeah.
So essentially, on your way back, this is where the challenge is. It's never hard to drop the person off. Never hard to drop the person off. Where it's hard is on your
Way back in.
your way back in. The horse sees a person hanging from a tire and is like, what the hell is that?
What the helly? What the helly on?
So there is a strategy to it. I've watched this many times now. There is a strategy to how you get your horse over to the tire to pick someone up.
Well, don't tell
I
them.
was going to say, we'll keep
Wait,
that
Don't
secret.
tell us if we're going to block it off.
no.
but tell-
We know it.
What is it?
We know the secret.
Oh.
Well, maybe if you rode with me, I'd tell you.
I won't ride with Izzy then. Tell me.
No, I can't tell you the secret.
Hell no.
No.
To the no.
There is a strategy to it, though.
All right, I won't ride with
Okay.
Izzy. Let's do it.
Life hack, though, is when your horse isn't afraid of someone hanging because she's already seen it. She's like, whatever. But I know the secret.
There is a secret. So my most terrifying experience, though, watching the hangman, because everyone is always like, ah! And they do have some safety rules. I mean, there are things about when people are entering and they have too many shots. They've got like a few people on the sides that are watching to make sure that if the horse is not reacting well and it seems like it's going to be unsafe for anyone, the rider, the person on the hangman, the horse, the situation is basically de-escalated and the riders are disqualified and have to go out of the arena. So they do actually have people there that are like kind of watching and making sure people are safe. But I remember the first year I went there and watched it, there were 2 girls. They were the only ones wearing helmets that night too. And And I'm not saying this to not wear a helmet or to wear a helmet. It's just one of those things where it's like, of course, the people that were being safe had the most dangerous thing happen to them. But then thank God that they were wearing them in that situation. So,
What happened?
so the girls,
I was like,
oh
what
God, it was so scary.
happened?
Yeah. So the girls are coming back, and the horse, they had it kind of a hard time like getting back on the horse. So it was one of those situations where the girls are kind of like moving their feet over the back of the horse, but it's moving around. They finally make their way onto a horse, or the girls make their way on, one of them. But she starts to, because the horse then felt her on its back, started to kind of buck around a little bit, and the horse turned sideways, and the girl fell off on the back. She ended up underneath the horse, and the other rider didn't see her underneath the horse. Oh. So she pulled to turn the horse. And as the horse was turning, the horse felt the girl underneath its feet and started kicking and scrambling. And the girl just got like riled up underneath the horse. And the whole crowd, I mean, it was very scary. The whole thing was just terrifying. So that totally put like a whole damper on the event, because it's like you watch this whole scary thing happen.
So sad.
Oh God, it was so scary. Yeah. And then, you know, somehow the town just decides we're going to continue on with this event.
Cowgirl up. All right, thank you. Next.
Somebody get this out of the...
Clean up on aisle two.
Oh God, it's
Tough
so
crowd.
bad. I know. The thing I do appreciate is that in those moments, the whole crowd is quiet. Everyone's giving a chance to like recover from the situation. The ambulance is called. Everyone's getting checked out. Okay, so other things that we do that are really fun are in the adult fun night, the relay race.
Yeah, super fun.
Yeah, I've never done it.
excited.
I'm so excited.
Oh my
I've never
God.
done any of the ladies' night stuff.
Haul ass.
No, the relay race was on adult fun night and also ladies' night. So on adult fun night, they have it as well. They have a
They
relay
do it
race.
on both nights?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
They
thought
do.
It was only on ladies' night.
Yeah. And I have never been more terrified in my life than the relay race. Like, not even going out in an arena in front of 4,000 people.
Grow up, baby girl.
No,
You
I'm
guys
telling
win this
you,
one.
the relay race is scary as shit. I can't explain why, but it's just, it feels so competitive, and people are like running so fast, and it's just like everyone, there's so many people on adult fun night like watching you, and it's just like, I like feel nervous just like even thinking about it right now. It's like such an adrenaline rush.
It's so fun though.
It
Yes.
is.
You come out and you're just like,
Are
holy
you
shit, I
gonna
can't
do
believe. Okay, so then we do the relay race. That one's crazy. Very. And other events outside of the obstacle course, there's ladies' night.
Yes.
Savannah.
If you've ever been around Norco during Horseweek, you know that Ladies' Night is not just an event. It's a vibe. It's a celebration of community, of sisterhood, and some serious cowgirl courage. But when exactly did this amazing night start? Well, here's the thing. We didn't have an exact year pinned down for when Ladies' Night officially joined Horseweek lineup, but we do know that it's become a staple of the final weekend, and it's grown into one of the most anticipated events of the whole week. This year, Ladies' Night is happening on Saturday, May 3rd at Ingalls Event Center starting at 7 p.m. So, let me tell you, it's more than just fun and games. It's competitive. It's fun.
I literally have like shivers thinking about it. I'm like,
Well, we've been
For
talking
Hangman.
about how long have we been talking about what we're going to wear, planning out our outfits.
we got some cute outfits, guys.
Ooh,
Real
we
cute
got 'em
outfits.
coming.
Yeah. Ladies' Night is hosted by, they also do this every Thursday in Norco. There's Lundy Enterprises will host a jackpot barrel race. And so they actually host Lundy Enterprises. They are the ones that put together and I think sponsor the Ladies' Night. And so the whole thing is done for breast cancer awareness. Everyone's wearing pink that night. It's super fun. They actually have like a poker game that's going on down at the Nellie Weaver Hall at the same time. So I actually think it was
Bingo
like,
night or poker night?
that's
They do-
poker night,
They do
yeah.
poker as well? I didn't know that.
yeah. So
That's
I
pretty
think it was
cool.
originally formed where it was like ladies' night is like up at the arena, and then like the boys were playing
Yeah.
poker like at Nellie Weaver Hall.
Are we going to do bingo?
Oh, hell
'Cause
yeah.
I'm doing bingo.
I'm doing bingo.
I had some girlfriends of mine that did bingo, and they all went dressed as like old grandmas. and they literally brought like a crochet table cover and brought tea cups to put drinks in them.
Yeah.
I saw them.
Those are my girlfriends.
Oh my God,
heard
that's
that
so
it
funny.
went till like 3 a.m. one time.
The
It's
bingo
fun.
night, I ended up having to leave. I bought like 7 games and I was like, I'm done. Like
I'm
probably
doing
around
one
like 10
game.
or 11. I was so
Yeah.
tired. But also they have at bingo night, they do all sorts of stuff that night where they have like, you could purchase stuff like, hot dogs and food, and they have alcohol for purchase. But I did actually see some people that brought like their own charcuterie
We did.
boards.
Oh my
And
gosh.
Yeah,
you did?
we brought charcuterie boards and we brought all kinds of good yummies.
Yes. All right,
right.
so we have one other final thing that I do have to bring up before we close this out, and that is the Norco parades, because in my family, that is a big deal.
It is. I love it.
It is. And we've been doing the Norco parades at Humble Ranch now since we moved here. It's a big deal to my husband. He bought a 1930s style Ford tractor.
Do you want me to get this stuff for you?
And
And a wagon.
We're
my
very
plaque
proud
is
of this.
my plaque is from the
Oh, I apologize.
yeah, that's from the
Don't
water
forget
cup
it.
parade.
That I did not
Don't
write.
forget it.
Yeah, but we
Have all of her prized possessions that she keeps on her nightstand and dreams about daily.
So I came prepared with all of my awards that I've received at Horseweek. No one else has these awards here because I'm the only one that's won them. So maybe Mel will see.
Humble
if she has
Ranch
some
it is, huh?
Yeah. So
Humble Ranch is very fitting.
So Humble
Very
Humble Ranch. For our parades, you will see here in the Norco Horseweek flyer that we are on page 32. There's a huge picture of my husband, Aaron, and also our beautiful float that's been forecasted in this picture. It's the largest picture in the Horseweek magazine.
That it is.
So that is for our parades. We've also taken in 2023, we got a first place for our Humble Ranch float. And April 20th, 2024, another first place for our parade float. And my daughter, Youth Fun Day, 3rd place.
The winner's just running the
So
blood.
humble. Yes.
So humble.
So
So
humble.
humble.
I will say I have participated with Mariko in a parade, and she takes that shit seriously.
She
She's
really
like,
does.
do you want hot chocolate? We got this light. We got this battery pack. You need to do this. We're going to do this. Can you staple this light up here? Can this go here? Don't forget about Snoopy. Like, she was on her A game. I'll
Do
tell you
they
that.
have a theme for Norco Horse Week's
Yes,
floats?
they do. Yes, they do. So this year, the whole theme of Norco Horse Week this year is Mel.
Western boots and roots?
Western roots and cowboy boots.
Oh, there you go. Close
Yeah. So anyway, so that's a little bit about kind of my excitement. Parades are always my favorite part of Norco. We take it real serious. We are reigning champions. Labor Day parade, we're like sweepstake winners. We've got lots of plaques in our house for that. So we are not messing around. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of our Horse Week history and also some of the events.
But
And
the most important thing about this episode
Yes.
is announcing the winner of our collaboration with Tackroom Hats
Hatworks.
and Untacked Podcast for a $200 gift card. So the winner is Congratulations!
I'm so jealous, but I'm happy that you won, and I hope you like your hat, and make sure you get it all customized and shaped straight to your noggin from Chris, because he's the best.
And make sure once you get your hat, you take a picture and you tag Tackroom Hatworks and Untacked Podcast so that way we can see what you got.
You
Yeah.
you could get a sea crest, a cattleman shape, a rodeo queen, a double D, a triple
Like
A.
Bubba Gump shrimp.
Aruba and Riverside and Limonite and Eastville. And
But more than anything, we want to thank Tackroom Hats. We appreciate you guys so much.
Yes.
And we love what you guys do. We love supporting your business. We appreciate you supporting our podcast as well.
And we
And,
all
we're
love our
wearing
hats.
Our Tackroom
I've
hats.
got my custom cattleman style hat on right now, Tackroom Hat Works.
Yeah.
This actually is a tack room hat work straw hat too.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
I should have worn my tack room hat work straw hat, but I got the one that has the 2 stickers on it, so it's okay.
Yeah, that's good. I think it's safe to say that we can cinch this up.
Thank you guys so much for watching our 12th episode of Untacked Podcast. Make sure to give us a like, comment, and subscribe.
Make sure to tune in every Monday to our YouTube channel to watch Untacked Podcasts, and congratulations to the winner.
Keep it classy, sassy, and a little badassy, but make sure to always clean your tack.
If you want.
Oh, and see you guys at Horseweek.
See you at Horseweek. Next week we got something a little different coming for you guys.
Every time I think about cinching now, I'm just gonna be like thinking I have ulcers. I got ulcers.
All of us are like...